Sheriff's Department warns there's a new way for your kids to get high.
Jenkem.
They could be toxic and harming.
It sounds horrible. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing something like that.
This confidential internal document from Collier County was leaked by someone inside the sheriff's office. Drug, but parents need to be aware that kids are calling it by the more popular slang term,
ButtHash. Yes, kids, we said ButtHash. Not anal hemp. Not ass crack. ButtHash. The dangerous new substance that's sweeping the nation. ButtHash is essentially feces and urine mixed in a bottle. Users then leave the crude mixture out in the sun to ferment.
Within seconds after they inhale the gases, they pass out. Upon regaining consciousness, they experience a high usually accompanied by many other symptoms. In fact, many accounts claim that they've met and spoken to their deceased relatives.
Though it may be considered a cheap substitute for famous drugs such as cocaine or heroin, it can still provide a high comparable with its competitors. ButtHash originated in the late 90s among Zambian street children who were desperate for relief from the reality that was their lifestyle. Other drugs being too expensive, they turned to inhaling their own sewage.
Since then, ButtHash has taken on many popular names, such as Ass Candy, Winnie, Mighty, Leroy Jenkins, Devil's Chocolate, Super Poop, Smoking the Cosbys, Runners, Fruit from the Crack Pipe, and Chocolate Rain. Before you go out and do ButtHash, seeing as we've made it sound so appealing and all, keep in mind that many users found that they disliked the taste of sewage in their mouth and the fact that the taste continued for several days.
Honestly, what the fuck did you expect? But seriously, would you trust something that's developed names such as Ass Candy, Leroy Jenkins, and Super Poop? Do you really want to be known as the kid who huffs super poop? Some people are so addicted to ButtHash that their own excrement isn't enough to satisfy their cravings. They've employed additional producers to keep up with their ever-growing addiction.
Now, we've all seen people saving their dog's crap in a plastic bag. Do you think they're just doing this to keep the parks clean? It has been proven that ButtHash users gradually build up a tolerance to smaller quantities of the drug. To satisfy themselves, they require a greater dosage of the drug each time to meet the same level of high as the first time they experienced it. There have even been reports of kids who have gone down near the sewage pipes, which dispose of their city's waste, and start inhaling the aroma around the area. Imagine sniffing a whole city's waste. You must be seriously addicted if you've gotten to the point where other people's never smelled this good before.